What's up, guys? Welcome to Geek Brew, home of the Geek Brew. It's your boy Just Grave.
Zermal T from downtown.
Yeah, what's up, guys? We're back with another special episode of the Brew News. Today's episode is going to revolve around Windows. Windows had a conference today. It had a lot of things they wanted to say. They're going to say a little bit more about the gaming side of their new initiative to make Windows pretty much, I believe, to pretty much make Windows where it should be. Windows, especially for this project, like especially for how it is now, shouldn't be so segmented, and they should have, especially for like gaming, everything's on Windows. Most games run all games run on Windows if it's a PC exclusive, and then come to Linux, and then come to Mac if it could run it. Yeah, and it shouldn't take, like, I guess their first attempt was Windows, was it gaming for Windows, whatever they call it, Windows Live, whatever. Even though even though it was not like success, and they didn't really put their all into it, and that's the reason why it didn't go where it was. But we'll see in the next was it GDC that's coming out. Was the GDC's in March or something like that? Games, wherever is state. All right, first up, they now have pretty much an interchangeable menu. So you can, if you're on the touchscreen and you like the Metro UI, you can have it set to that, or where everybody wants, a damn start menu. So if you want to start up like a regular Windows and have the start menu, you could do that now, and it's pre-built in. So that's kudos for that. That's awesome, because it made no sense. The Metro system is really just, I think it's best used for people that don't have keyboards. If you're on a touch device, it makes sense to use the Metro UI. If you're on a PC, it makes no sense at all. I don't use the Metro UI for anything, especially the apps on the Metro UI. They all suck. Like the notes taking app, everything. Every time you click that, it just like takes over your damn screen, like moves you to something else, and you like
it loads for no reason.
Yeah, and it takes forever to load. And I'm like, and you're running on Windows. Microsoft made the app for Windows. It was a Microsoft app, and it's running. It takes 10 minutes to start. Especially the music app. The music app is terrible. I turn it on and I can walk away, come back like 10 minutes later, and it's still chugging along. So, also for the new thing for the phone, pretty much their a Windows phone should have the same capability as a regular Windows PC. So everything you can do on your phone, you can finish. doing your computer, you can finish on your phone. So if you're typing something in Windows Office, then you could go to your Windows phone and it'll be the same. Everything, they try to make everything streamlined. How iOS is trying to make everything streamlined. How Mavericks and iOS was 8, right? iOS 8 is all streamlined. They try to get everything connected. Like, oh, you want to make a call on your laptop, you could do that. Or you want to drop something from your laptop to your phone, you could do that. So that's what they're trying to do with the Windows Phone right now. Since Windows Phone is really not that popular, but it has a couple following. It has maybe a couple, like 5% of the market, maybe, and that's still enough. But they probably have more than that. I know they have more than BlackBerry. That's all I.
There's a couple things that we can't name right now because we just really don't care about it.
Yeah. The thing is that I think, especially, I'll probably go on a rant with BlackBerry. But what BlackBerry did wrong is, I believe BlackBerry could have still, like, what it did, instead of, like, it had so many people relying on. I had a BlackBerry. A whole bunch of people I know had BlackBerries. And
businesses, every corporate anything had BlackBerry.
Yeah, but it was also slowly going into the like regular consumers that just like BlackBerry. So instead of like using that power to like improve their software, improve the hardware, and then see what iPhone was doing and how it was doing in touch and everything. Instead of jumping on that real quick, they waited too long, and then Samsung came with the Galaxy phones, and Google said, you know what, I'm gonna jump on it. And now everyone wants Android, and like either it's Android or iOS. Like there's no middle ground really, and it's gonna be hard for like pretty much BlackBerry is pretty much done, and there's only certain people that use it, and it's gonna be hard for them to come back. A Windows phone, that's gonna be even harder. Windows should have came once Apple made their iPhones. They should have started making like a Windows phone ASAP, like right after the first iPhone.
Yeah, man, it should have been like a more interactive Zoom or something like that, right?
Yeah, but yeah. Wait. Also, Cortana is going to be on the desktops now. Yeah, the voice act like their Siri is going to be on PC, so you can use it, but I don't know how many people will really use it.
Once somebody provides a visual like 3D model for it.
Yeah, if it's really Cortana. I mean Cortana.
It's like a virus.
Yeah, and the thing is that they'll use it, but if once it gets like because Siri's okay, it doesn't always work, but if Cortana could be better than Siri and just like work really good, and is good at note taking, is good at all this stuff, then I can see people using it all the time. But yeah, Microsoft they can do it. It'll take time, just like how Siri is. But it's good. They're catching up. So yeah.
Yeah, it depends on how open ended that project's going to be. If anyone can provide any like creative or any creative input, don't want to say legally or illegally, but officially and unofficially, then yeah, that's gonna blast, like again spread around faster than Siri. If anyone can just live that kind of dream where they can talk to an AI, a visual AI, and it could probably locate things for them. Go as far as just that. It's gonna spread around. Everyone's gonna love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine like a Siri, visual Siri. If they can do someone can do something like that, and like through an app or some kind of a function or feature, then people will just think about it more, even though it may not work too much, too much more than it does already. But everyone's just gonna try it out, and people will be more encouraged to, or more provoked to add something to Siri. I'm pretty sure people hacked Siri, 6 ways for Sunday, so she can like either be profane or
that makes sense.
yeah. If you can have like a talking Google bot or whatever, people have done it. So if they can, once the creative input starts to come in, and it finds a way to hit the rest of the community, it's gonna spread around.
Spread on, yeah. So like I said earlier, there's another part about PowerPoint on phones and all that. If you want to run it, like pretty much, like I said earlier, they're trying to make everything streamlined and phones be able to use Office and everything. So this is redundant.
You use Visual Basic on a phone.
I don't know about that. If you probably can. You definitely probably can.
And if they're gonna have Microsoft Office, so, like even using like Visio, making like flowcharts, that's not bad. But if they get like Visual Basic or something, then you can be looking at Watch Dogs in the next couple of years.
Well, that's definitely possible. We could do that, but we're getting more powerful chips nowadays. Like Nvidia's newest chip that can run pretty much close to an Xbox 360. Like it was running a demo that was running on an Xbox 360 a couple years ago, So.
But it's on what, your phone?
Yeah, but it's on the new. It's not the K. It's not the K1 that you have.
No, it's like a K.
It's the X1. It's called. I think it's called the X1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did that. There was just recently. I think in CES they revealed it, and yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's like, oh, I have Xbox 360 graphics on my phone.
Yeah.
Next year is gonna be Xbox One graphics.
Yeah, I can see that. Like probably in the next NVIDIA Shield tablet.
Yeah, definitely.
You can see some Xbox One graphics, and I can draw an Xbox One, quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we have like 3D programming, 3D programs and stuff. The one day we can probably use Maya and ZBrush on a NVIDIA Shield tablet.
Yeah.
I think we can be pretty proud of how far NVIDIA is going. We can like make games from our phones and tablets, and then put it on Xbox One or 2 or whatever the hell we call it.
Xbox 2. But now was it long live Internet Explorer? It's pretty much over. They're getting rid of it, and now there's a new project called. Well, it's codenamed right now. It's codenamed
Spartan.
Project Spartan, and it's supposed to be
like no correlation with the Cortana project.
Maybe. I think you should be able to use. Yeah, it says Spartan has Cortana built into it. So.
Of course, and then you're gonna have you gotta type in like John 3:16 and shit like that. You gotta type in have the Arbiter operating system, and it has nothing to do with Bungie. They're not saying they're not.
They bought Halo is already a Microsoft thing. They already bought Halo out, so Bungie doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so. I think they're just like going through a rebound phase after like breaking up with Bungie or some shit. Everything is just what Bungie made. So if you see like a Microsoft Office app called Microsoft Destiny or something, don't be surprised. they're just really heartbroken over the breakup with Bungie or some crap.
Sure, but what is it? They're pretty much getting rid of Internet Explorer and pretty much making it pretty much this was a browser will pretty much have everything that now a basic browser has, the Chrome has, all the different type of plugins. It will have extensions, and it will get rid of like the stuff that you have to worry about in especially if you're making a website. Everyone knows that Internet Explorer, when you're making a website, you have to make sure it could look good on Internet Explorer, and make sure it looks good on Chrome.
Yeah,
and because Internet Explorer has been notorious with like, okay, I make something that looks good in it look good in Firefox, it looks good in Chrome, it looks good in every other website. Maybe it's a little bit off.
Even Netscape Navigator looks better.
Yeah, and then you go into Internet Explorer, and then it's fucked up, and you're like, because I don't
know why no one uses you.
Yeah. So they're trying to like pretty much get like put everything that's in a modern browser, use pretty much standards that everyone is using, and instead of making their own standards and just keeping it like that for now. Hopefully they keep it like that, and that'll be good. No one cares about OneDrive because no one using OneDrive. But if you like OneDrive,
I walk past it every time.
Yeah, it's they're adding music to it. I guess now you can sync your music. And
wait, just now?
Yeah, it gets an announcement everywhere. Blah blah blah.
I thought OneDrive was just them trying to be everything that Google Drive is now.
It's similar to Dropbox, kind of, but for you, like pretty much whoever in the cloud. But yeah.
But like in every online cloud service.
Yeah.
Music is the first thing. Music, videos, and pictures and files are the first thing you should be able to transfer. Now, now after like 2-3 years even.
Yeah.
you can just be able to transfer music. I mean, what were they doing? Were you just like transferring
text files, text files and pictures. That's what this is what it says. It says they tease a larger role for OneDrive in photos and music. And then say, for example, it will sync between music will sync between devices using OneDrive. So I guess they didn't really have that down packed.
Yeah, and it's kind of too late to start on step one. To finally like.
The thing is that especially with OneDrive, I don't know about the pricing, but there's so many different competitors already out. So if you're already using one, unless the OneDrive is cheaper than what you're using right now, why would you change? You just added things you want to add things that you don't really need.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of the biggest parts now. So, well, I know I'm gonna get an Xbox One soon. Actually, they kept the price drop for the holidays. The holidays it was $350.
Yeah.
And they pretty much keeping that price drop because it's so good, so well. So I'm definitely gonna get an Xbox One of these days, sooner or later. But now you should be able to stream. You'll be able to stream all your games from your Xbox One to your PC, and I think it's vice versa. I think you should be able to stream your Xbox games to your PC and your PC games to your Xbox. Let me see if it's right. So, blah blah blah.
I would hope, but so is there like a code or some kind of credentials?
You just have
your Xbox One.
I think you just have to set it up just like how you back. I don't know if you remember setting up the Windows Media Player thing. The Windows Media Center, Windows Media Center.
Yeah, I'm Media Center. You were able to transfer and stream, but
yeah, you could because I know in my Xbox I did that before, and it's like had a media center running and then just play the music that's on my PC or my laptop from my Xbox. But yeah.
All right, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it will never hurt to be able to see games on somebody else's Xbox One. Of course, given that they allow you.
And the thing is that if you're playing your Xbox and you wanted to play some PC games, but you really don't want to go. We'll have to check that. I don't know if it's all the way around, but I know for sure you can play your PC games on your Xbox. So you can go to the Xbox app, turn on the Xbox from the app, so you can the Xbox can be off and just plugged in, and then you can just turn it on from the app. So if your PC is not in your living room, it's in your office or something like that, and your Xbox is in the living room, it'll turn it on in the living room and then stream it directly to your PC, so you can play your games there. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be bad. I gotta figure out how to connect those two.
Yeah, and it should be like seamless. Like once you set it up, it should be just like common knowledge, like not common knowledge, just a no-brainer.
Yeah. True.
What else I want to say? They released their own virtual reality headset, and let me see if I can get the pictures, because it looks pretty dope if it could live up to its hype. So you can see this right here. So
the Minecraft.
Yeah. So pretty much it's
a Minecraft hologram or something.
Yeah. Well, not just Minecraft. You can like have it like it's supposed to be like this, and a lot of people that already did the demo, they said it's pretty awesome. So.
And the concept or the execution?
The execution. They said it's still in work, but it's pretty good now for what it is.
All right, so they don't have much work to do later on.
Yeah. So I guess that like for the Minecraft, I guess for this, I guess if you have to probably have to put something down or certain areas in your house, and then when you look at that area, it'll just be there. Yeah. Like probably like a little or maybe a little like computer chip tag or sticker or whatever, and just put it right there. Like, okay, they actually have an idea of that in here. Like you can like supposed to be able to explore Mars, and like probably on that, like you just walk to the wall and it'll be like you look around and you should be on Mars. And they had another example where they have like a little, like you could have like a TV, like a screen thing that looks like a TV on your wall, and you probably just put like a little strip of something there to, so when you look where with the glasses, it'll be right there every time you look. It'll be just there.
So it'll be it's pretty much augmented reality.
Yeah.
Is what they do with augmented. You have the AR codes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the QR codes. You look at it, and you can put it down. So pretty much, you guys, you're one step closer to playing a damn good game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put like especially if someone makes like a Magic the Gathering card game or something. You put the card down. I remember what is it? PS3 was supposed to have that with the iToy way back.
Yeah.
Back like 2005, when like half the games they announced didn't come out. But
well, they have something similar with the new thing.
Now they were finally able to pull it off. But I remember they had the concepts of what they wanted to do, and you were able to put down cards on a mat, and it was all augmented reality. So the iToy would pick it up, and you would have the monsters in 3D, and they would cast some kind of spell, or do some kind of attack, and you see like a kind of like a turn-based battle on there. You just keep putting on. You can put another card when it's your turn. But with something like this, you can put down the card. You can look down, look away, watch some TV, and come back down, and you can see them still fighting. This is probably a lot more advanced. You'd be able to, I don't even know. You can probably be able to do something. You'd probably be able to. Yeah, I'm just thinking about nothing but card games right now. That'd be great. Especially if people have games you can like. It'll be like a step above from like what the DS is doing right now. You can just draw something specific, and then look at it. And now you have another game to play. You have another level to go through, and you have to draw something else out, and then you're able to look at it again, and that's the next level. That's the next thing. Go somewhere, draw something out. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do with that, but hopefully, like everything else, it gets streamlined out there in a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also one of the best announcements is pretty much Windows 10 will be free for like you'll get a free update like right when it is announced or wherever it's released. You'll get a free update for Windows 8.1. People running Windows 8.1, people running 8.1 on their phones, Windows phones, and people running Windows 7. So you have a free update, and this is for a year, I guess, and then pretty much I think you're getting. I'm not exactly sure, but I think you're getting like early access to it.
Demo.
No, but it's gonna be a full package for a year, and then they'll start rolling out the free demos. It was confusing what they say.
Okay, that's a better way of saying it.
Yeah.
You to try.
Oh, this. Okay, this. Let me. This article right here. Make it simple. It says that any device running Windows 7, 8.1, Windows Phone 8.1 will update to the latest version of Windows for free. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They said something about it like a year or something like that, but I'm not sure exactly what they meant by that. But nevertheless, like that's gonna be a lot of people to adopting because Windows 10 is pretty much Windows what Windows 8 was supposed to be, but with Windows 7 in it. So you get for free. I know a lot of people just go jump on that. As long as it's compatible with most of the apps that they have already, then it shouldn't be pretty good. All right. Next, Borderlands is coming out with a $400 collector's edition, and it's gonna come with it's like the Handsome Jack collector's edition, because it's coming for the prequel and Borderlands 2 are gonna come to Xbox One and PS4. So you're gonna get the with the Borderlands prequels and the Borderlands 2 for Xbox One or PS4, and you get a working claptrap robot if you buy this one for $400.
Okay.
I don't know how operational the robot is, but if he can move around and be as annoying and as like annoying and badass as Claptrap is and funny, then that'd be awesome. I still won't buy it because I don't have that money to. I would love to see someone put a YouTube video up of it. That's just it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth $400. I don't know how much they cost. If it's like fully functional, I can understand. Okay, $400. You're pretty much paying only for a robot, not really the game. The robot costs $400, but if it's that,
I'm pretty sure everyone who's interested in it has the game already.
Yeah. But they don't have it for the PS4 or the Xbox.
True.
Yeah. And it's gonna be limited. They're only making a few copies. They're not making a lot because they know it's not a lot. Yeah, not a lot of people go to. Only a few hardcore fans are gonna grab it. So that's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I didn't get to see this yet, but why don't you explain this one? Strafe?
Strafe?
Strafe, yeah, Strafe.
Yeah. So Strafe, it of course originates from the motion, the method of motion, and a lot of first-person shooters where you're just running sideways. You're running left, you run right. Of course, that's used to dodge a lot of bullets, rockets. It's very tactical. So Strafe is a very, very blatant parody of first-person shooters to the point where the story for it, just kind of ends after it ends in a very abrupt area where everybody dies. You're the last person left, and now all you have to do is just run around and blast everything. So it is a parody of Doom, Quake, Quake 2, especially Quake 2, because a lot of the weapons, if you ever take a look at the weapons in Strafe, they look like the weapons from Quake 2 exactly, just a lot more clean, and a lot of the levels, right now it'll resemble to Minecraft for the new generation of gamers, but people like of our age, it'll remind us of Quake 2 and Doom so quickly that it is hilarious. Now they have they have like basically aliens and zombies, alien zombies, like the whole have the whole 9 yards of just basic stuff, and the way they market it is like. And it's like how Quake and Doom marketed as well. They were just very edgy, high, not high fidelity, but action-packed, fast-paced. Just blast things, a huge bloodbath. And actually, in certain levels, you can just paint the whole thing red with the blood of your enemies. Because again, it's just swarms. Just enemies coming at you. It's like. In basic terms, it's like a 3D version of I want to say it was Super Meat Bot, or something.
Meat Boy.
Was it Super Meat Boy? When you're just in one area. It was like something like I think it was Super Meat Boy or something like box whatever, where you jump, you're able to jump, you're just jumping around in this one constrained box level with different tiers in it, and people coming down, you're able to shoot things.
This one.
How does the gameplay look? maybe look at images, just look at the levels for it. But
probably
I think it's Super Crate Box, something like that.
Oh wait, I think I just saw it. It just showed it on the website. Hold up.
Yeah, I think it was
this.
No, not like that. It's more like a crate, like this like Crate Box.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's more like this Crate Box a game that of course is on Steam, but you're just running around blasting everything. But yeah, Super Meat Boy is kind of like that too. You know, it's a bloodbath. You're just blasting things. You have to adapt. Real time, because each and every level, each and every time you load a level, is a different geography. So you have to just stay alive, stay alert, and again, this is just made to be a very comical, a very gritty, edgy looking game.
It sounds fun.
I think it's time to make fun of games like Quake 2 rather than just back in like the earlier, like in the mid and late 80s, where it was just making fun of Doom and not Doom, but making fun of like just Smash TV and stuff. Now people are gonna start making fun of Quake, and even like Unreal, where you're supposed to jump around. You're supposed to run. You're running around fast. You have to keep straight. And you have to keep moving. There's no cover.
There's no cover. Oh, shit. Nice.
There's no cover from these enemies, so you really can't. You keep going until you get blasted. Your health doesn't regenerate either.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, everything just it's just straight raw to the point, and they have it on Kickstarter. I know people are paying for it on Kickstarter as well. The way, of course, unsurprisingly, me myself, the way I heard about it was through some of these concept artists that I follow, and the concept art for this game was pretty good. This is not concept art, but that's just the real time. That's a real time render of a level, and that's probably going to be the only time that level looks like that. You may see pillars, you may see something here and there. You may not even get to that point, and those are how the weapons look. So if you ever played Quake 2, you have the regular assault rifle, like a shotgun, and a rail gun. I
remember that rail gun.
Yeah, and the way they explain it and describe it, I see like right there, you can just paint the whole thing red. You can describe the whole thing. The way they describe it is how like Quake 2 was. You have the different kinds of enemies there. Of course, low polygon, but they add it to the textures just because it's like 2015. If anything, this game looks pretty damn interesting as a parody. It's about time. I know we just started 2015, but we got to have new kinds of parodies. And again, like the concept art for some of the levels, it looks pretty amazing for what it is. Yeah, you scroll back up there and you start seeing some like the mountain terrains and whatnot. Even though
where
it look like that. Yeah. Probably if you look farther down, it'll look more like what the concept art is. I think these guys wanted to make something look very violent, sci-fi and dystopian a little bit, but still action packed like how Quake and Unreal were.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
and was it where is it now? It looks like only been 2 days and they already got 43,000.
Yeah,
so they should be able to.
These guys marketed the thing pretty well, and again, it's another case of it's another one of these reasons why we should make a game ourselves, because stuff like this can go through and we can it's about just being it's about being creative but still comical. That's what the current generation is right now with these Kickstarter games. You have to it's Kickstarter for people our age right now, because of course we're the ones with jobs and money, but
sure.
Anything that appeals to us, we came from things like what is it? We had what was this thing? It was like 80s, like ultra 80s, which was like Kung Fury, I think.
Yeah.
It was like they're just making fun of the 80s the whole time. Everything was the 3D and like laser grids and shit, but It was it's what everyone loved. You know, everybody liked it, connected to everybody because they just finished playing like Blood Dragon, whatever it was. So yeah, Strafe is a good game. There's also another game that was called Next Best Card Game. It's not on Kickstarter. But it looks pretty damn good for people who want another Burnout placeholder.
Nice.
The Next Best Card Game. And they had all these different updates on Steam about it. But now it looks like Steam's Project Greenlight. These guys finally made a game. A tangible, a complete game where you have Destruction's Derby and Good Race. So, a lot of these Kickstarter games, Kickstarter games are, the Kickstarter crowd is really allowing for games like this. Games that get straight to the point.
Yeah.
So, if anything, this kind of stuff is pretty damn genius.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is it's just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the videos for it too. I know they probably had some prototypes that were just able to drive around, but that was it. I think they finally have something that can drive, and now you basically have what is it? Yeah, we're going to the Ghost in the Shell days now.
Everybody have their what do they call them again?
Sorry.
What was those robots called again?
Which one?
The spider robots.
Tachikomas.
The Tachikomas, like have your own Tachikoma.
Tachikoma, yeah, when it becomes automated, and also when you have this reminds me of remember that older anime Dominion Tank Police. It was the Dominion Tank Police. It was that one chick. Forget her name, but like they had the Puma twins, like the Cat Girl sisters and stuff. That was the main reason why people remember the damn thing. But we're getting close to those like mech days, especially with this. And what's that last one? I think it was
what?
I think it was like Appleseed or some crap.
Appleseed.
All these different kinds of anime, references, but you have these mechs, and I mean, this is getting close to the dream. And I remember it was only like 10 years ago when I was watching this on Adult Swim, at like 11 p.m. It wasn't that long ago, and I'd like to see. If we, if or probably, better yet, when we make it to like to like the Tokyo Olympics or whatever, I want to see if these guys are going to be driving around.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
If one of these things are carrying the torch for no reason, then yeah,
that'd be awesome.
But yeah, that's the video that I saw in 2010 or 2011. That was just pretty damn excellent. But I think that's like those are like some 3D. That's 3D. What is it?
What?
Those are 3D. What is it? Like composites.
Yeah.
But pretty soon we'll just be able to see that and stuff like this on the street. This is supposed to be rockets, but actually
shoot out.
You said it's going to be water.
Yeah, like little water. It's water bottles, but it's shooting out. Bottles. Yeah.
Oh, so that's basically like riot control and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can have fire department units shooting water hose. And it supposedly has face recognition too. That's crazy. That's like a little bit of a RoboCop situation right there. But it runs pretty well.
She's having a little bit too much fun right now. Murder all my enemies.
I'm pretty sure she's been watching those. She's been watching anime, just as much as we have, probably even more. So she's finally able to sit in her own mech, play her own game of she's playing like Virtual On or what is this other game, Armored Core or something like that. She's probably an Armored Core fan.
Yeah.
She probably plays like it has a whole collection for the PS2 and shit. And she's like, "Oh shit! I'm in an actual armored core." And I was like, you feel like a god. But yeah, well, what's this other game? Metal Wolf Chaos. That that game is hilarious. And I remember it was on I think it was on X-Play.
X-Play? Yeah.
But also it was on Two Best Friends where they were playing it, and it was just it looked like that, but it was just like chaotic, a whole bunch of different missiles and guns and stuff.
See, I don't know where it was. What am I supposed to do? Exactly. How am I winning this game?
You just go left, right. You just straight. That's it. You straight in a robot. It's just really really good. I'm glad that these guys were focused and there was like no government crap stopping them from putting together like pretty much the first Metal Gear. Let's see. Of course, people are commenting on it too. Yeah. But it's already happening. We can have like Metal Gear Ray and Metal Gear Ray.
Oh shit, dude! If they just make the original Metal Gear.
Yeah, they may as well. I mean, they could. They may as well. I remember somebody tried to do it. Somebody tried to do that like once, but it wasn't as big as that. It wasn't as big. Actually, I looked at it, like, it wasn't as big. But shit, man.
This looks like as big as a truck. Like when it's standing fully straight. Yeah. When it's all the way elevated, it's like big as a truck. And the thing is that if you it's $1 million if you want it. Like,
of course, it has to be $1 million. Somebody's gonna buy that shit. Somebody's gonna buy that. And they're gonna like trick it out to look like the Metal Gear from 3. That thing that was just on a damn tank and it was just punching and crap. That was pretty damn neat to look at.
But I don't know how this definitely will have to take a couple. This definitely probably takes like a couple of years to build. Well, not maybe a couple of years. If they have the manufacturing down, then it'll probably take a year to build, or like 6 months. But if you order this, you probably get it you don't get it right away unless they already have mass stock of it already.
And that'd be pretty damn dangerous too if they already have a whole bunch of stock and they were just hiding the fucking thing behind. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There's so much behind that. There's so much you can do with that. You can I don't even know how the interface is really going to be in those mechs. Once they start having phone integration capabilities and crap like that, you can probably have Cortana in that fucking thing. And you're going around, you're able to hack things and break through walls for no fucking reason. Yeah.
And of course, in Japan, they let it happen. In Japan, you could never buy this and bring it to the States. They would never let you ride around on it.
You gotta have your own. You gotta have your own acreage.
Yeah, you gotta have your own area. But if you have enough money, if you have $1 million to spend on this, then you probably should have your own private land to drive around and shit.
You have an island with those Metal Gears and stuff.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be and in Japan they just let them drive around with it and it's fine. So
street legal stuff. Yeah,
it's street legal. Yeah. Next the demo. Next is the demo for Final Fantasy. It's supposed to be on. I never heard of this game. I guess it's supposed to be for. It's called Type 0. Final Fantasy. It's supposed to be for the PSP, but now it's going on the Xbox One and the PS4.
Type X something.
It's Type 0. It's called Type 0. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the name. Oh, that's probably the name of the demo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if it's Type 0, Type 0, that they just be the name for the demo. I don't know. But you said it's for what, the PS Vita? What was it?
1 second, Juan. You're kind of breaking up. Hold on.
Oh, it's the Wi-Fi messing up.
Yeah, it kind of like crackling in and out or something like that.
Alright, let's see. See what I can do. Oh, that was a plastic bag in this. But let's see. Oh, I mean,
Actually, I'll pause that. I'll pause it real quick. All right, guys, back from technical difficulty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. So yeah. So besides it being a demo for this game I never heard of, the demo is only going to be pretty much you on foot. You won't be able to drive in that sweet ass car that they were showing in the other demos, like the live demos and stuff in Tokyo game show.
Yeah.
So, and the only way you can get the demo is if you pre-order this thing here. So,
Pre-order about Type 0?
yeah, Final Fantasy Type 0 on day one.
Yeah, it's probably what is it? It's probably like just a spin-off.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't know. I probably won't buy the game just for the demo. I'll just wait for the game to come out. Like, it's not. The game is amazing. It looks awesome, but I'm not gonna, spend money just to get the demo.
It's a game you really don't know too much about, so.
Yeah.
I mean, Type 0, no, you don't know too much about it, so like, why?
Why get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so the last interesting news, there's a book that costs $294,048, and it's a self-destructing book. So you have 24 hours to read it before it pretty much burns. It looks like it. The commercial doesn't. The commercial pretty much is just like they're like this bomb squad guy reading the book, and they have everyone else like surely like trying to read the book, running like a cop running after Perk reading the book because they only had 24 hours to read the book, and it looks in earlier book it shows like the screen burning, and it looks like it might have this thing that was set off a chemical reaction to just burn the book. So it's the best $250,000 that you spent on a book that burns that you could.
Yeah.
So I guess if you just want to be like the rich people that just like burning money, just I'm just gonna read this. Yeah.
For money. You want to like have a James Bond kind of dangerous life.
Yeah. Shaking not stirred. Shaking not stirred.
Yeah, right.
So that's pretty much it. That's nothing else. And yeah, that was it for Brew News today, guys.
Not much to talk about, but a lot to say.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah. Today.
And check out the links. Check out the links. Let us know what you think about any of these any of the news coming through.
Yeah, let's.
Once it comes through, I gotta finish editing.
Yeah. When you guys see this one, you'll know why the other one was delayed. There's been pretty much schedules changing everywhere. Things happening.
Yeah, right.
Laptops on fire. Well, not really.
Laptops on fire. Laptop burning up 24 hours. Batteries exploding.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys. Make sure to keep on brewing on, keep on geeking on, and geek responsibly.
Exactly.
Peace, guys.